Nawalan tuloy ako ng believe doon sa mga nananalo ng kwan eh. Seal of good governance. To tell you frankly, Madam DILG, ang akalam ko, excellence ang ibig sabihin ng seal of good governance. In all aspect of governance, puro excellent po sila. Pero the way I look at it, your set of criteria ay hindi po excellence ang kwan eh, nire-reward ninyo. Ang nire-reward ninyo kahit mali, basta't makorek nila po pwede. Di po ba? Madam, yung explanation mo doesn't change my impression in so far as the seal of good governance is concerned. Parang barya-barya na lang pala yung seal of good governance. Samantalang nakikita ko sa lahat ng mga binibisita ko ng local government unit, pinagyayabang yung seal of good governance. Di po ba? Pero ngayon, nagbago na po yung aking pananaw po doon. Hindi na po ako believe. DILG. DILG.
Yes, sir.
Was the DILG aware of the financial and procurement irregularities in the municipality of Impasugong?
No, sir.
No.
At our level, sir, no, sir.
No. Wala man lang nag-report sa inyo?
2022? Wala. None, sir.
None. Now, if you do not know what happened sa municipality of Impasugong, how would the DILG monitor the proper use of public funds and adherence to procurement processes by local government units?
Sir, may I explain why?
Hindi ko hinihiling po ang explanation po nyo.
We monitor it through the Seal of Good Local Governance, sir, and the Seal of Good Financial Housekeeping po.
Ilan pong awards na gano'n na natanggap ng Impasugong?
Sir, as mentioned, sir, they've been a recipient of the said seal 2020, 19, 23, and 24 sa SGLG. And for the Seal of Good Financial Housekeeping naman po, passer po sila nung 2021, 2022, 2023, and 2024 po.
Financial?
Yes, sir.
Paano po sila nakakuha niyan when in fact, kung titignan po lahat natin ng annual audit reports ng COA, ay hindi po umuugma doon sa resulta ng findings ninyo?
Yes,
how
sir.
How would they win that award kung gano'n ang findings ng COA?
Yes, sir. The indicator po under financial administration, which is one of the governance area and the first governance area, one of the requirement of is for them to have an unqualified or qualified audit opinion po from COA. And they receive po, yes, sir.
Sige, tuloy niyo po.
Tapos po, sir, and based on the recommendations, based on the audit report, at least 30% will be complied with by the local government unit. And the data source that the DILG is basing the passing of the LGU, sir, is the data source are from the agencies of the Commission on Audit, the BLGF of the DOF, the Department of Budget and Management po, sir. Because the Seal of Good Local Governance, kami lang po ang lead, but there are a lot of agencies involved po sa data sources po, sir.
Pero kayo ang lead agency?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Sa kasagutan po ninyo, at saka sa mga kasagutan sa akin ng COA, ay nagdududa na po ako doon sa ano to?
SGLG po, sir.
Yung pong pagpili ninyo ng i-awardan ninyo ng Seal of Good Governance. Ano po? Kasi I do not see any reason why, in spite of all the AARs, which are not good to look at in so far as the municipality of Impasugong is concerned, in spite of this, inawardan nyo pa rin sila ng Seal of Good Governance. Are you trying to encourage that they continue what they are doing?
No, sir.
You awarded them.
Because based on the document submitted, the data sources from the other agencies involved in the SGLG, qualified po kasi sila, sir.
Qualified silang.
A qualified opinion, they got a qualified opinion po, sir.
Then, could you explain to me what a qualified and unqualified opinion of COA would mean?
Sir, for the unqualified types of opinion of COA, sir, as indicated in our technical notes when we issue the memorandum circular annually, this signifies that under unqualified, sir, that a clear opinion is rendered, which means that the financial statements present fairly in all material aspects, the results of the operations and the financial condition of the LGU for the period and date indicated po, based on existing government standards and in compliance with government laws, rules, and regulations. Yung nakuha naman po nila, sir, for the qualified opinion indicates that certain material transactions and or accounts have been found to be improper, are questionable, or are requiring more solid justifications, and therefore have not been passed in audit. The transactions and or accounts under question, however, are not so significant relative to the total operations of the subject entity as to fully negate other aspects of operations which were found to be in order po, sir.
Maraming ang local government unit ang mananalo niyan. Di po ba?
Yes, sir.
Eh kasi napakaluwag po ng inyong requirements eh. Diba? Eh mabuti sana kung unqualified lang ang criterion.
Yes, sir.
Eh sinama nyo yung qualified eh. Pero hindi naman nakalagay doon yung qualified. Lahat ba nung observation ng COA doon eh kinomply nila?
30% lang po, sir.
30% lang dapat ang i-comply.
Based po sa indicator, sir, in the audit opinion, there are recommendations for them to address. And in the technical notes, only 30% lang po ang makomply nila, sir. They can be considered as passers po.
Oh. COA, na-comply ba nila yung inyong mga observation? 30%?
As to percentage po, yes po.
Yes.
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 But the, may I explain further po? Because there are a lot of findings po involving the LGU sa financial and sa compliance. And if based po sa materiality as computed by the audit team, then pasok po siya. And then the total amount po of the misstatements as reflected in the financial statements will not affect fully the presentation of the financial statements. Then that would be qualified po.
Nawalan tuloy ako ng believe doon sa mga nananalo ng seal of good governance. To tell you frankly, Madam DILG, ang alam ko, excellence ang ibig sabihin ng seal of good governance. In all aspect of governance, puro excellent po sila. Pero the way I look at it, your set of criteria ay hindi po excellence ang nire-reward ninyo. Ang nire-reward ninyo kahit mali, basta't makorek nila po pwede. Di po ba?
Sir, the SGLG Act of 2019 is a scale-up assessment po kasi, sir. So every year po, there are changes in the indicators. Agree po kami, sir, na 10 governance areas po ito. And doon sa technical working group, Your Honor, sir, that it involves the fiscal administration. Ang lead agency po is BLGF. They discuss what should be, every year, what should be scaled up, what should be retained, and then together with the other agencies involved, and then this will be submitted to the Council for Good Local Governance for approval and finalization of the indicators po. So we welcome po, sir. There are recommendations, sir. We truly welcome. If they're unqualified lang po ba, how many percentage of recommendations the DILG Central Office through the Bureau of Local Government Supervision will be willing to look into the recommendations, and that is also the under the law. Dapat ho na meron ho talagang coordination ang aming office and the House of Representatives po, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Madam, yung explanation mo doesn't change my impression in so far as the seal of good governance is concerned. Parang barya-barya na lang pala yung seal of good governance. Samantalang nakikita ko sa lahat ng mga binibisita ko ng local government unit, pinagyayabang yung seal of good governance. Di po ba? Pero ngayon, nagbago na po yung aking pananaw po doon. Hindi na po ako believe. Opo, Madam DLG. Ngayon ko lang narinig yan. Sa totoo lang. Buti na lang ako ang nagtanong at naliwanagan po ako. Mr. Chair, marami pong salamat sa opportunity. Meron pa ako meeting ng alas 4.
Thank you, Chairman
salamat
Akop. Anyway, it's now
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. We have 4:05 pala. We have still at least 15 minutes left, no? Pero 15, 1-5. Before I recognize Congressman Adjong, ma'am, kasi ma'am, ganito, mama, in relation to the issues and questions raised by Chairman Akop, tingnan mo man yung 30% compliant. In short, for example, in our province, out of 31 cities and municipalities, siguro 4 lang. Ngayong taon, yung may seal of local good governance. Yung kumbaga nanalo. May naka-add pa yan. May ads pa. Well, binabayaran, congratulations. Ang laki ng mga tarpaulins. Ibig sabihin, sa aming probinsya pala, 30% lang ang compliant, yung 4 na yun ang nakakomply ng 30. And the rest, wala. Ibig sabihin, problema. Kaya siguro, in question with the question of Chairman Akop, siguro yung mga qualifications, dapat ayusin natin. No? Kasi ngayon ko rin narinig na 30% na pala. Tsaka, siguro, pag may kunwari, yung sa COA, of course, pagpalabas ng COA, out of 15 observation, for example, na-comply yung 10, more than 30% na yun. Di ba? More than 50% ka eh. In short, kung na-comply nila yung 5 out of 15, almost, kasi 33% nga eh, pasok pa rin sila, out of 15 eh. Medyo may problema tayo dyan, ma'am. Di ba? Kaya, tama si Chairman Akop, ako ganun din. Akala ko yung mga kumuha ng mga award na yan, pupunta pa sa Manila, nakapapicture pa pag-uwi doon, ang yayabang. Yun pala, yun lang. In short, yung the rest of our LGU in my province, hindi kasi ako I was not serving as a local chief executive ever since. This is my first time in elected public office. No, this is now my last term. Pero ngayon ko lang nalaman. Kaya siguro we have to the DLG. I suggest you have to recommend what specific provision of laws or yung mga yung mga memorandum resolution of the DLG.
Yes,
para
sir.
po maayos natin to.
We will refer to the central office po, sir. We can assure you, sir.
Kasi excellence yan eh. Kung ako siguro dapat mga 80 to 85% minimum. Diba? Pag 30%,
mediocrity na yun. Mediocrity.
Correct. Ma'am, anyway, ma'am, siguro mag-draft kayo. No? If it needs a legislative action in Congress, gawin natin. No, but tingin ko kayang-kaya na 'yan doon sa mga reso lang. Kasi every year naman 'yan, 'di ba? Resolution na lang ng DILG. Kayo naman ang lead agency diyan.
Yes, sir. We will submit a post-activity report to the Central Office for them as to the recommendation, sir, na hindi 30%. Thank you, sir.
Hindi lang sample ko yung 30%. Pero ngayon pag uwi ko, pwede ko na pagsabihan yung mayor ko, ikaw nagyayabang ka. 30% na pala yung requirement mo. Eh ako kung gusto mo 50% pa, pwede kong gawin yan. Di ba?
Yes, sir. Timely, sir. Timely po kasi tomorrow there will be a meeting of the
please.
technical working group of the different governance area. Thank you, sir, for the guidance,
yeah.
and we will immediately relay, sir.
Okay,
Thank you po.
Thank you, ma'am.